So actually, me and my mom started together
Yep.
at the same time, and then my dad used to skate all the time. So we went to this local skate park, like 30 minutes from here, my house, and then I remember like there's a lot of skaters, dudes like grinding that pull copings, and then I loved that sound, and then I wanted to grind like that. So that's like my first impression of skating.
You got a lot of bling on today.
Thank you. Thank you?
You're welcome. And that's how we're gonna start this episode.
Bling bling.
Bling bling. Mami Tezuka?
Tezuka. Yeah.
Tezuka.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. Danny's got water. We got
Thank
drinks.
I am also the cocktail waitress.
Yes, you're very,
Waitrose.
very good at that. List of achievements here. 2 X Games medals, 1 silver, 1 bronze. Women's Skate Park, 3rd Van Series World Cup Championship, Salt Lake City, September 2009. Pro for Blood Wizard Skateboards. How long have you had a pro deck for?
Only a year.
Boom.
Yeah.
So that solidified you as a pro skater.
Yes.
Did they do a cool party? Like where they surprise you?
They surprised me.
What was the
Washington
surprise?
Street. So both of my parents came out from Japan just for my surprise party, and then they had the surprise at Washington Street. It's like legendary DIY spot in San Diego, and then I did not anything about it. So I didn't know that my parents are coming from Japan, or they have my pro boards already made, and then
It's so crazy. I've always wondered that, like, because we always have this conversation. Because in snowboarding, it's a little different. Having a pro model like you can be a pro snowboarder and not have a pro model snowboard.
oh.
Kind of, yeah. I
No?
mean, yes, you can. But I mean, the big difference is like in snowboarding, usually there's like the step where you get to like design it or pick your graphic. And in skateboarding, they're like, here's your board. And you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you don't get to design your first skateboard.
No, I didn't.
It's always so weird.
True, that is true. But they picked the great artist though. Like the one did for me is like one of my favorite artists from Japan.
Sick.
Yeah.
And did you know, like how did they know that was your favorite, or is that just by chance? Like, did they just guess that?
I think they asked me about Japanese artists, like upcoming artists, which is cool. And then, it's like 2 or 3 years ago when I joined Blood Wizard.
Yeah.
And then,
they just keep note. They're like, okay, her favorite.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
Brittney's an artist too. She paints really amazing portraits and has done a really cool one of Conor McGregor that he hangs in his gym.
Wow.
And John Jones.
And John Jones.
Yep.
Oh, and many other people, but the Conor McGregor one's kind of famous. So maybe one day down the road, she could
paint your portrait.
Yep.
Yes.
We could do it here today if you got time.
Wow,
Yeah.
that'd be so cool.
We got some footage here. We're just going to run it, and feel free to jump in and kind of say where we're at here. This was the Aspire video that came out last year.
Yeah.
Where's that?
San Francisco. It's like famous spot called Flower Shop. This is in LA. In Japan. That's Washington Street.
Oh, so that's where the deck was?
Yeah.
Oh, boom. Full circle right there.
Right.
Just hit the nail on the head, Dan.
What did that do for you with skateboarding though? Like when you got your pro model deck, did it make you want to even push harder than you normally were?
I mean, I kind of got nervous because you're a pro and then you gotta keep what you're doing or like more than that.
Expectations get harder.
Yeah,
higher.
I can see that. If you show up at a skate park and your name's on it, people are
Yeah.
like, all right, prove it.
I know. Just like,
Yeah. So let's go back to the beginning here. Born obviously in Japan, grew up, started skateboarding at young. You were 2, 3. Do you even remember the first time?
I don't even remember.
You just woke. You've just had a skateboard on your feet your
Yeah.
entire life. You don't even remember when you were put on a skateboard. That's kind of cool though.
Yeah, I know.
Do you remember the first time you got on a skateboard?
I mean, yeah, I was a bit older, so I remember like riding this really, really bad skateboard. It was like a Veriflex, which was sold at like Kmart or Walmart, and I remember like pushing around on it, and like it didn't even have real bearings. It was like this kind of fake thing, and I remember like stepping on a real skateboard and pushing and being like, "Whoa!" Like it just felt so fast and smooth, and it was a Tony Hawk deck, the first one. It was pretty cool.
That is cool.
Do you remember, like, what are some of your first, like, memories on a skateboard?
On my skateboard. So actually, me and my mom started together at the same time. And then my dad used to skate all the time. So we went to this local skate park, like 30 minutes from here, my house. And then I remember, like, there's a lot of skaters, dudes, like, grinding that pull copings. And then I loved that sound. And then I wanted to grind like that. So that's, like, my first impression of skating.
So you grew up kind of skating parks and ramps, and what was the attraction to that and not so much street skating?
So actually, there's not much street spot around my area, and then I just wanted to skate the quarter pipes and mini runs with all those skater dudes because they're so cool.
Yeah.
And then, like, I was really into grinding, I think.
Well, it's worked out for you.
Yeah.
And you spend a lot of time skating with Lizzie Almonto and then her husband Axel, who she's obviously monster, and then a pioneer in women's skateboarding, and then of course transition as well. How's that been to be able to skate with your kind of idol and be around, someone like Lizzie?
Yeah, she's done a lot for women skating and then even the skateboard industries. And yeah, I grew up watching her video part and then like Vans Park Series, all of those contests. And then there's not much girl that can't skate like her in Japan or around me. And then it was inspiring a lot. And now I'm skating with her and then like sharing a lot of time with them. It's so cool. I can't believe this.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
You think, I don't know, I could be wrong. Have you done the loop?
No, I
Would you?
have never, but I could be down, honestly.
Is Lizzie the only girl to do the loop?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, she's the only one.
Yeah.
What is the loop?
Here, we can pull it up for you.
Let's see.
It's a full loop. Basically, you just go straight in and you go up and over, and then it's like
yeah.
out. So it kind of looks like this.
Yeah, you just do the backflip.
You do a loop.
Yeah.
But you defy gravity. That's the part of it. Where
Okay.
you're like,
Yeah. I've seen those before.
What the?
Oh, yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, it's usually like slam.
That's the loop.
That's the loop.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Now I
Can we
don't
see
wanna
someone
do
land
that.
the loop?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the clip you want to show.
Good thing is we wanted to surprise you, so we built the loop in the parking lot. And your parents are here.
No loop! Here it
No
is.
loop for me.
This is Lizzie doing the loop. So gnarly.
Whoa.
Yeah, I can't believe she's done that.
Wow.
But what I was trying to even reference to is you did the mini loop at X Games.
Yes.
And we're gonna show it on the in post, but we showed up to do some promos, so we watched him build the park essentially, and so we showed up and there was a hot tub,
Yeah.
and then there was this hole, and we were like, so do they come in through the hole? Do they go out through the hole? Like, what is this thing? And it was a loop. So I was stoked to see that you shredded the mini loop.
Thank you.
Well, I have a question. So when you came and you saw the park, like when you were planning were you planning out how you were going to do that run, and then did you put that in like automatically like that I'm attacking, or
Yeah, that was like my first thing that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And then I really wanted to put that in my run, like as a last trick. So I was gonna do that and grind the rail and then straight to the toilet hole and then loop it.
I'm glad we all called it the same thing.
Did we call it a toilet hole?
Well, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like the royal flush?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Unfortunately, you almost broke your foot at
Yes.
X Games.
I almost did.
Last time I saw you had a big boot on. At least you didn't break any bones though.
No, I didn't.
And you're okay now?
I am good. I'm walking. Actually, I started cruise around yesterday and felt good.
We were on an interview with Jack, and Jack called her by the wrong name while interviewing her.
I heard that. And then didn't you called him out?
Yeah.
You're like, you're an idiot.
Yeah, you're such an idiot. Yeah.
He needed that.
Yeah, I feel bad sometimes that like
I know.
that they're getting
How did he pronounce it?
Mami Tezuka, it's like totally different.
No, different person.
Japanese girl
Oh,
skater.
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought maybe he was like, Mommy.
No,
Oh,
that's
he got the wrong.
Wrong person.
Oh, yeah, that's.
Yeah. No. It's all right though.
You'll come back though. Did you
Yeah.
like that course? That course was sick,
I
huh?
loved it. Yeah. I wish I had the time to skate there more.
Isn't it so sad that it's just now that's gone? Like tore it down.
Right? But it's like it makes more special.
It kind of does, right?
Yeah.
How hard is it to like put a run together when you go to like one of these new parks and it's all new features? That, like you said, like you almost could ride it for a week or 2 weeks to really dial it in.
That's true.
How much practice do you normally get at some of the bigger comps?
It depends on the competition, but the last X Games had a lot of time to practice, like 3 hours for 4 days maybe. So yeah, I figured out kind of quick because I had like a lot of ideas that I wanted to do, and then I just pick some tricks that I want to, and then I just I don't know, figure out.
Piece them together.
Yeah.
Do you watch like any of the other practices, like guys practice or these, just to kind of like see all the different lines?
I do. Yeah. I always watch guys practice.
Yeah, because I feel like, I mean, there's so many opportunities and different ways to ride something.
Yeah.
But I feel like, do people give each other space in practice? Because I feel like you go to like a normal skate park where there's people in it. It's not like you have like freedom to ride everything at once.
That's true. I don't know.
Does it get a little bit more crowded
It
like in
gets-
those first practice sessions? Or?
Yeah, it gets competitive for sure. And then everyone's like kind of, I don't know how to say. Everyone's like in a rush to figure out the run. For like first practice is the worst.
The worst.
Always.
Well, everyone's trying to figure it out, right? And then there's only a certain amount of time until you got to move on, or, and then are you also not trying to give up your line? It's kind of you want it to be a secret, right? And it's hard because everyone's watching what you're doing.
I know. Yeah. Everyone.
Should have like an appointment base, like before
I
the
like
party.
that.
Like start at 6 a.m. Just be like the first one up. You get an hour, and then you know.
Put that in the suggestion box,
I
Brittney.
will. You know what? I just did.
Wouldn't that be cool
That
not
would
to
be-
see anyone's practice?
That would be cool.
I wonder if we could do
Yeah.
that. How would you do that?
You could make
just
them wear
start early.
blindfolds. Like as soon as like their turn's over, you put the blinders back on and then you let them go.
Right.
Or you could team guys and girls up,
Oh.
you know,
That's actually a good idea too.
to let them kind of practice it together.
Did you skate at X Games Japan?
I did.
How did you like that course?
I really enjoyed that course, but we didn't have practice time. Like
It was
it was so short.
right.
Yeah. Maybe we got 1.5 hours total.
Total.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Because
There's your blindfolded practice.
I can't even warm up. I can't imagine putting a whole line together in an hour and a half.
Yeah, it was so hard. Yeah, I couldn't finish my run at the X Games in Japan.
You couldn't?
I couldn't.
Did you end up getting a medal?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't. Sorry, I wasn't there, so I missed the one this year. It was one of my. I was there the year before. One of my favorite events.
Yeah.
So hopefully all goes well and it happens again. How is it skating in your home country?
It's getting bigger. Like,
Skateboarding really is starting to
yeah.
get big in America. Japan.
In Japan, it's not. I mean, after the Olympics, it got real big, and now so many cities trying to build the skate parks, and a lot of people's into it.
Is the government starting to get behind and like help like for coaching and facilities? And because when I was there two years ago, that was my first witnessing like Yuto, like he was like a god. Like kids were following him around like
Yeah.
he was a pop star.
It is.
It's kind of crazy.
I know. It is really famous in Japan now. It's just like rock star.
How was the process of the Olympics there?
And it was kind of weird because it was during the COVID.
Really weird.
Yeah, really weird. I didn't get to go to Olympics, but I heard the people were stuck in the bubble whole time, so didn't even get to see any of Japan.
And they're all right.
No.
What about the Olympics are in France next year?
Yeah.
Are you going for Japan?
Yeah.
How does that qualifying work?
So you gotta do couple Olympic qualifiers for like to get the 3 spots for your home countries.
Yep.
And then so you gotta get enough point to keep you in the 3 spots. And we just started the qualifier this year, beginning this year,
Yeah.
and then the second one is in Rome, and then I think we're gonna do 3 or 2 more before the Olympics.
How many girls from Japan get to make the team?
Only 3.
Only 3.
Yeah.
Are you the best?
No.
Really?
I suck at contests.
I mean, it's got to be kind of weird, though. Like, when you first started skating, you probably weren't thinking about the Olympics.
No,
You were just thinking
probably
about all
not.
the hot, cool dudes at the skate park
Yeah.
and grinding.
And going fast. You like to skate fast.
Yeah, I do.
I like that.
Right?
Yeah.
It's the best feeling.
It's sick.
Yeah.
Looks sick while you're doing it.
Yeah, because for some reason, the Olympics and pool coping don't totally make sense to me. I mean, it does as like, yeah. But you want to see that gnarly, gritty side of skateboarding, you know? Which is like extra tries, you know? Like I love it like this year at X Games with like Alex Sorrente, right? When he was going for that like sick gap up.
Yeah.
But it's like everybody still wants to see you do it. Like they don't care if the buzzer ends. It's like they just want to see like that one more try. I feel like they should like add something like that into skateboarding where it's like if you're going for a mega hammer, you get to go again.
Yeah.
Again?
Well, you get like at least 2 tries, you know. It's not a dance routine. You know, you want
Like
to see
even
the
if
best.
the clock, if you're saying even
Yeah.
if the clock is off, like you can just do it just to land it for the entertainment value.
For the fans, for the
Right.
crowd, you know,
True.
not just like that's it, it's over. You should have done it first trick then. You're like, no, I'm going again.
Yeah.
Just like best tricks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like one of the other Olympic highlights from was the Australian skater when he hit the camera guy?
Oh, Kieran.
Kieran.
Yeah.
And that was like one of the better parts of
I
the whole
know.
TV broadcast was when he knocked the guy over and the guy like laid him out. He was like, poof.
Wait, that was at the Olympics?
That was at the Olympics.
Oh, that's right.
That's
forgot about
skateboarding
that.
to me.
I was thinking about
Also,
it was the BMX guy that the guy hit the camera guy in the park and had the accident.
well, that would hurt a lot.
Oh.
No one wants
Did
to
you
get
see
hit
that?
by
No, I didn't.
This wasn't good.
Oh.
It's hard. Like that course would have been that there were some areas where there shouldn't have been cameramen, and then he was in the wrong spot, and then he came and tried to miss him, and then hit the guy, and then hit it. He went down pretty hard. I think he's okay now, but
How's the camera guy?
I haven't checked.
We should check on him.
Who were your idols kind of growing up skating?
That's a hard one, but I would say Grant Taylor. Yeah, he's all the time.
Have you skated with him?
Yes.
That's gotta be
I
cool.
have. I know. I went on a trip with him last year. It was crazy.
What was the trip you just went on to Cape Town?
Oh, that's like Monsters Super Tour stop.
Here, we have some footage here of you right here. Here you're kind of ripping the piano.
Thank you.
You're actually a pianist.
Sometimes.
You look like you really know what you're doing.
That was like jam session, so I didn't get to practice any of song, but I played Africa in South Africa.
Yeah, I don't have the volume on because I don't know
Wow.
if we have the
Yeah.
rights for that. So I just
Oh,
How fun is like the culture around skate trips and the van stuff? Is it more fun than the
great.
skating that goes on?
yeah, it is fun. You will get to see all the crazy personality
right.
that everyone has.
Yeah. And then going to places like that, I've always wanted to go to.
Yeah, South Africa was the best trip ever.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
This video's out.
Yeah, that is out.
Who else was on this trip?
Kieran was on. Lizzie came, and Fabiana, Delfino, Yam, Marina, Gabriel, Gio. That's me. Like a lot.
Sick. My next question is, did you guys go shark diving?
No, we didn't get to go there.
Is that a thing in?
There's like big great white sharks there.
Yeah.
That's where the shark attack happened with Mick Fanning.
Oh, I don't know if I'd ever want to do that.
Right.
No.
Do what? Shark
neither.
diving
Well,
or
not like seeing a shark in the water, but when you're like in a cage, I feel like it's like,
I feel like that's scarier.
Being in the cage or
well, when they're like,
Being in the
'cause
cage,
they're
yes.
like
I feel like
feeding
that's
them
scarier.
too, like around you and stuff.
right.
I think.
Well, cause I think the whale sharks is the one that I'd kind of want to do. Those big ones.
Oh, that look cool.
That look cool.
That would be good.
Did you see I saw on Instagram that this whole kayak with 2 people actually got swallowed by a whale.
And they survived?
Yeah, it spit them out.
Oh.
But literally, it just came up and it like.
What?
Yeah.
Just doo-doo-doo,
kayaking in the middle of the ocean.
Like, oh, there's a nice little fishy. There's oh,
Yeah.
what's up here?
I mean, that's got to be pretty cool to say you were inside a whale's mouth.
I mean,
Yeah, I guess so. If you got this, if you could live to tell the
Yeah.
story.
Better than, yeah. So I don't know.
We did some sketchy stuff before. We've been in some shark infested waters, and we went scuba diving.
Yeah.
We went scuba diving in bull shark infested waters in Costa Rica.
Oh.
We also went crocodile hunting in Costa Rica. Not to kill them, just to tackle them,
Just tackle
just
them.
to
see
wrestle,
'em.
just to
Alright.
see
In
them.
their
Yeah.
natural
did you
habitat.
tackle any of them?
I got a baby one.
Oh yeah, we caught one that was like this big.
Still got one.
You still took it?
Cool.
But yeah, we also got in the water with like a 16-foot one. It was pretty sketchy.
I stayed on the boat.
Oh, you didn't get in the water?
No, you were like, if something happens, everyone jump on the person who jumps on the alligator. I was like, yeah, right. Like,
Yo, and then the guy in the front, like
chance.
our crocodile hunter, tour guide, whatever he was, goes down underwater, and I forget the name of this crocodile, but goes down underwater and then comes up, and he's like, whatever his name, he goes, it's loose, it's loose, it's loose, get back on the boat. So there's like a 16-foot crocodile loose in the water as we're like waist deep in water trying to trudge back to the boat.
But it's loose as in, was it chained before and it got out?
No, he just didn't get it. It was not chained. You're in the wild. There's
right.
no,
So what is it? Of course it's loose.
like they,
yeah, good point.
oh my God.
I'm trying to follow your story.
Well,
that you don't fully understand.
well, no.
Speaking of dream trips, like our dream trip to Costa Rica, have you any skate spot like dream trips or cities that you?
It's hard. I really want to go to Australia.
You haven't been?
I have never.
Oh,
been
you'd love
there.
it.
Right? There's a lot of transitions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Also Barcelona.
I think in Bondi
Have you
they
been there yet?
No.
Oh, I feel like that's like one of the coolest like architecture.
Yeah. Definitely.
I mean, Barcelona is one of the most famous skate places in the world, right?
yeah.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
You would really like the Bondi Bowl.
Bondi Bowl.
That thing's deep.
Right?
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
Kieran would be a great tour guide. Like that's where
true.
he skates fast too.
Yeah. He goes
You skate really
super
fast. You're not that afraid, are you?
Am I afraid of
You're
speed?
yeah, you're not.
I'm not.
No.
No. But
I mean, I don't. Yeah, like she's,
I don't.
you've been taking some, I'm sure, good slams since you were a little kid.
Yeah. I'm down to take slams.
Have you had many concussions?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe
good.
I have.
Do you snowboard at all?
I do.
You do?
Yeah, I love snowboarding.
Yeah. Did you start snowboarding as young as you were when you started skateboarding?
Yeah, maybe I started snowboarding when I was 7,
Oh wow.
8. Yeah, around that time.
You were hanging out with Kazu, yeah?
Yes.
That's our friend.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I just went to snowboard with him last year.
He's got such good style.
He is the best.
Style king.
Yeah, goat.
Have you ever hung out with Yuma at all ever?
Ayumu? Yeah, actually, I skated with him a couple times.
Yeah, that's right. He's like kind of skates on the side. And
Yeah.
by the side, I mean like making the Olympic team, right?
Yeah,
Did he make the Olympic team?
he did.
How do I not know
I think
that?
he got what 4th place in the Olympics or something.
Really?
I don't know. I could be wrong.
I don't know about
I
that.
thought it was up
but
there.
Carl's
Lower,
shaking his head.
higher?
No, right?
I don't think so.
17th.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so he just missed finals. Apparently, that's why you didn't see.
But he's still there.
Yeah,
still there.
He rips.
Is he going to the next Olympics?
I don't think so.
Why don't you like competing?
It's just stressful for me.
Yeah, you don't like the structure of it, eh?
No.
Danny can help you. Danny's pretty. He
Yeah, if you need any coaching.
He figured it out. It is one of those weird things where it's, this is the time to go. Wait, stop. No, hold for TV. It's got to be annoying.
Yeah, it's annoying. I mean, I would always just listen to music and block it all out. So
Yeah.
it was like nothing was really there besides just like, you're in there with yourself. And snowboarding's a little easier, I think, because it's not everyone just surrounding this little space. It's like you're kind of like eyes out into the mountains or something.
Do you skate?
Yeah.
Do you listen to music while you skate?
I do, but I cannot do with my headphones.
Why?
Because I need to hear the sound of skating.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you got to hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Some of skaters do that, but I can't do that. I don't know. It doesn't work for me.
What about like you have a speaker jammy
Yeah.
pack?
Speaker, so it's the best.
Combined.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever, what's the, oh my God, why have I just blanked? Portland.
Oh, Burnside Skate Park. Have you been?
I've never been there.
Oh my God, you would love
Yeah.
that
I
spot, I
know.
feel
So
like.
much concrete to
I
grind.
know. So much concrete.
But it's also a really cool park because it's not like your classic skate park where it's like you really make what you envision out of it, which is kind of cool. More like banks and some transfers and stuff.
Yeah, true.
And there's this giant wall. It's like 18, 19 feet maybe. And it's like kind of like almost vert to then like a tranny,
Yeah,
which is pretty cool.
that is so cool. I have seen a lot of footage from that skate park.
Yeah, I feel like you need to go there.
Yeah, I know.
Do you have any other pro model products coming out? You been working on other stuff or designing new boards?
Not for now, but I've been designing for my Vans color collection.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I got my Vans on.
See,
They're fresh.
There you go.
They're freshies too.
You guys have matching Vans on.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
matching, Dan. Dan, what are you wearing? To be honest, those
He's wearing his Iceland
These are my
boots.
boots from Iceland. It's a local.
Are these the boots that you did?
I hiked up Mount Hood and I
Never took 'em off.
Never took them off. I'm still breaking them in. Well, I just came back from Iceland.
How was Iceland?
It was actually really, really warm, which you wouldn't
Not so
think.
icy, huh?
No, we had the best weather. It didn't rain. We were there for a week. We got to see all these cool glaciers, and it was surprisingly they always tell the tourists that it's not that exciting to see a glacier because it's really dirty. Because as they get lower and thinner, it takes all the dirt with it. But then we went to this cool bay where you see huge ice cubes floating around, and it was beautiful.
That's what I want to
That
see.
sounds-
Did you
And the
take
food
videos?
was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the food was actually really, really good, but expensive.
What do you like? Food better back in Japan or food here?
Back in Japan, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your go-to dish?
Oh, sushi.
What do you think about American sushi?
It's not. It's fake, right?
Yeah, it's fake.
You like the Philly roll?
I mean, I like California rolls.
The
We
one
went-
with cream cheese.
Yeah, it's like smoked salmon and cream cheese. Probably the most
American thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yes.
most un-Japanese. We ate some interesting food. We were there. I think we had was it horse sushi?
Oh yeah, we do eat horse.
Yeah, that was pretty surprising, and it was good.
Yeah.
Horse. We did.
Yeah. You don't remember because he had a lot of sake.
Ah.
Aha! I like sake.
I can see.
Oh, we've had some really good times in Japan, man. You used to do a lot of snowboard contests back there too.
Yeah, there used to be a lot of the big airs. Like Toyota would do a big air, and the karaoke scene. You're probably a little
Big
young.
karaoke scene.
How old were you when you started karaokeing?
Wow, old. First time I went karaoke with my friends. I think it was 12,
Wow.
13.
So you're
But
pretty good?
We didn't drink at all, but
Sure.
yeah, I'm good.
I'm just kidding.
Do you have any go-to karaoke songs?
Okay. For American people,
Yeah.
what's up? Phone and blonde. What's up?
Wow.
That's your song?
Yeah.
Sublime?
Huh?
Which one?
What's up?
What's up? No, what's up?
And then what's the Japanese one?
Japanese one. I have a lot. Maybe Linda Linda.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got dressed up in these characters. What?
Everything was different. You were like Monsters Inc., like the big eyeball. And I think I was like, you were like some weird Pikachu or something.
And we got a little drunk in the streets, and we started playing. What was the game we started playing?
Throw each other into trash cans.
Me and Danny got in a huge fight that day.
Huge
Actually,
fight.
huge fight.
Yeah.
That sounds
I took all my
so
clothes
fun.
off, quit the show, and then we went from Japan to Amsterdam, and then I put a dress on and went through the airport as Princess.
Yeah, we were supposed to do like a Mario, and he was going to be the princess.
Yeah.
And he he got really mad.
In a
So it was
dress.
just us, me and him in costume walking through the airport arguing. and that was it. Yeah.
What does this have to do with karaoke?
Well, it started from a karaoke night in Tokyo. Man, I'm starting to reminisce about that trip. We went to this like country town where it was like these six it was like a shed, but it was like a sick skate park. Do you remember where that was? It's like I think it's a famous spot.
Which one is it?
Like the indoor one or
Yeah,
the one that was along the coast?
No, the indoor one that was like in a shed.
I think it was like ramp something. Had a bunch of green ramps.
Bunch of green ramps. Huh.
And
is
like
it near
some-
Tokyo?
It was a couple hours out of Tokyo,
Yeah.
and some real like punk rockers.
What?
Yeah, we got to find that out.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's still there.
I'm sure it is. I mean, there's so many good skaters coming out of Japan. Like,
Why is that? Is that from the Olympics? You think?
I don't know. They're all good.
And you guys are really good at riding half pipe.
Yeah, they
On a-
might
on a
have
snowboard.
some like Japanese skate armies or something.
Right?
Yeah, they're crazy.
And then what about this other kid? Are you friends with, is it Jin Woo? The young kid?
Jin Woo.
Is that what did I say? it?
I don't even know how to pronounce his
I don't either.
name.
Really?
It's okay. I don't think he's going to listen.
I've never met him.
Have you seen him skate though, right?
Yeah, on Instagram.
Holy crap. I thought it was a little girl
True.
with the ponytail. I
Yeah.
was like, geez, damn, I guess he was hurt. That's why he didn't skate at X Games. That's what I heard.
Oh, he was supposed to skate.
He was supposed to skate.
Oh, okay. Oh,
What's your prediction for men's street skate at the Olympics?
predictions.
Yeah.
I mean, Yuto killed it.
You think he's good? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Did he win the last one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did.
He did.
And then he skated.
It's so hard, right? Because in
Yeah.
like skating, you have like your styles that you just love, and like you want them to win. Like I want to see Jamie Foy win,
Oh, it's
You
so
know.
good.
Yeah.
or Gray Fletcher. What is his name?
Grayson?
Grayson.
Oh.
His style's so sick. He doesn't compete much, huh?
He goes big.
He doesn't compete at all.
He doesn't.
No.
He's on the core side. He's building a skate park in Bali, which is pretty gnarly, I guess.
Because he mixes the concrete by hand.
Right.
Yeah.
You ever been to Bali
No. That's one of my bucket lists
for skating or
For s-
vacation?
for skating.
Yeah, right.
For sure.
It's because Grayson and his crew built like something pretty gnarly out there.
Yeah. And everything's big.
Everything's big.
Yeah,
You like stuff big, huh?
I do.
Big and fast and grindy.
Yes. Those three.
We need to get Brittney to skate fast.
You know, I don't know. I could skate slow, and I appreciate it. That's not
She did some skating at X Games.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Not on that tiny board you were skating around in.
Oh, that was crazy. It was like a little homemade wooden
Yeah.
cruiser
Wow.
shaped like a coffin. You'd like that.
Oh, what? That sounds cool.
Yeah. I want to start working on your run for the Olympics. I think you can win.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's work out
Yeah.
from now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think we can make that happen. It's less than a year away.
I know, it's crazy.
Do you care about it or not really?
Actually, not really.
Yeah, I
It's
kind of
like-
figured that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the strongest thing. It's like when there's less nerves when you don't care that much,
Yeah,
right?
True.
But it's interesting, like skateboarding just got put into the Olympics and there was all this big, hype, blah, blah, blah. And it kind of came and went and it was like, eh. And I think it's cool that it's in there. Like, don't get me wrong. It's great for the sport. I think
Yeah.
it's good to have, the world kind of watching. It gets that spotlight. It puts that spotlight back on it. But I don't think it really resonates as much as it resonates with, say, snowboarding or skiing.
Yeah, I'm mixed reviews. I don't know. I feel like it's great to obviously get this huge spotlight. But, like when you go to a skate park as a kid, it's kind of like to be in a park. You don't need like parents yelling at their kids about like getting better or doing this, And I think you're going to see a lot more like parents like at the parks.
Yeah.
Have you seen that at all or no?
I
Is it changing?
have.
You have?
Yeah, it's not changing at all. It's just increasing.
Increasing?
Yeah. It's kind of sad though.
So what are you gonna do to prepare for it? Even though I know that you said that it's not necessarily a priority. Like, what do you do to prepare for these contests? Is there like a training schedule that you have, like a certain amount of skating you need to do, diet? Like, what is mental focus, meditations?
I don't do
Any skaters
anything.
out there that want to know how to prep for this?
I want to know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like, I just show up
Skating.
and do my job.
Yeah, I
Right,
think
that
it's
works.
more like, she's got like a little trick list in her head, like dream
Yeah.
chicks to learn.
Yeah, that's
Right?
always
There's probably
in
a
my head.
couple where you're like, all right, I want to do this flip trick.
Is there a
into
trick
this
that you're
grind.
working on right now that you ever want to play with?
I was working on I mean, not I don't know. I haven't started yet, but I really want to learn how to eggplant.
Sick.
Yeah, because I just learned my frontside invert, so now time to
That's so sick.
go backside.
That's when you throw your body up in the air, Brittney, and you put your hand down on the coping.
Okay.
So you're doing
Yeah.
the hand plant thing.
Mm-hmm.
Dope.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
That is what's up. And the eggplant, which is the eggplant? Is that, like, I know, it's not front side. Is it front side?
It's backside.
Backside.
So if you're regular, you put your left hands down, and then you grab indie, and then
Yep.
go upside down in the air.
I like it. I'm a coach naturally, so I would say, okay, now let's take that all the way to back three. You know,
Oh yeah.
let's keep the rotation going.
That is so cool.
Yeah, and then
Not
you can
much
do a
people does that.
caballerial after that.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
building
big
up.
word. Yeah,
Yeah.
we've lost Brittney and Dingo at that point. Dingo's like, I know caballerial. I got the shoes.
You're funny, Dan.
Yeah.
That's what's it.
Yeah.
You are.
Also,
So you're living in California.
I do.
You love it here?
I love it. Yeah, I just moved to Oceanside this April.
What a great place to live.
Yeah, it's such a peaceful place.
Did you surf?
A little bit, but I haven't done it here.
Yeah. You surf back in Japan?
When I was 12, 13, I went a few times, and then I have a big traumatized memory
Yep.
because I just slammed into the sand from my face.
That's no good.
Yeah.
What do you like most about living? What do you like more so about living in California that maybe doesn't happen back home?
Skate parks.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And then weather.
Weather.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just always sunny here.
I
Wow.
know. It's
Most of the
amazing.
time.
Yeah. This
Apart
season's
from-
been a little weird.
It doesn't rain. So
Yeah.
good for skating.
Yeah, it really doesn't rain. It rains a lot in Japan, right?
Yeah, it does. And then it gets so humid and hot during the summer.
Yeah.
And then it'll snow in the winter.
Where do you go snowboarding there?
And I'll go to sometimes Nagano.
Yep.
There's the best snow. And then I went to Hokkaido a couple times. But I usually go snowboard like near my house. It's like 1 hour from
Yeah.
my house.
You been snowboarding here at all?
No.
We got to get it at Winter
What?
X Games.
yeah, you got to come to Mammoth. I mean, there's so many resorts you got to experience here.
Oh,
Like Lake Tahoe, Mammoth, Aspen X Games, definitely fun. Utah. Do you skate much in the winter?
I do, if it's possible.
You ever been to Woodward?
Only once.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good spot.
They have a lot of obstacles.
Right?
Yeah.
A lot going on.
Yeah, a lot going on. I think I can spend there like whole month just skating.
Yeah, especially the one in Pennsylvania. That's always like
I've never been
a
to the main
dream.
one.
Me neither. As a kid, I always wanted to go. And now there's like Woodwards all over. These kids are so lucky.
You guys are, yeah, the kids are lucky. You're lucky.
I know. I'm so
'Cause
lucky.
you're a kid.
I'm so grateful.
How long have you been like studying English too? Because it's like so cool. You can
Oh,
speak.
Thank you.
You know, do you know European languages as well?
See?
See? Oh wow. Okay.
See?
So she's fluent in Spanish also.
I wish we could talk two languages, Dan. We just got one, and I can barely do that.
Yeah, it's true. But did you study in Japan?
Yeah.
kid?
I mean, everyone get to study English in elementary school
Yeah.
now. Yeah. So
I feel like Japan more than most places. You guys are probably better than most at speaking English. I would feel like.
in Asia,
Yeah, right.
maybe.
Because in China, it's a bit of a struggle.
Yeah.
Wonder when we get to go back to China. Are people going back there yet?
have no idea. I haven't been there since COVID happened.
Did you compete over there at all?
Couple times as for the Olympic qualifier.
That's where the Olympic qualifiers were?
Yeah.
Crazy. And then they had Winter Olympics there. Well, Winter Olympics during COVID there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is going to be the first Olympics coming back with no COVID. Oh, you're going to be pumped for the Athlete Village then.
Ooh.
Dan can tell you all the secrets about the Athlete Village.
I have no fun secrets about the Athlete Village.
Come on.
Well, I
Give
don't...
us some tips.
Oh, the tips. Well, one of the cool things you really got to do if you get to go is you got to trade pins. Because every country gets different pins, like cool ones.
Oh, okay.
So if you go to the opening ceremonies, you can get like 30 different country pins.
Wow.
That's my only like major tip there.
Do you guys know what your outfit's going to be?
No. I have
Like
no
the
idea.
clothing?
I mean,
No, they
last
usually keep it a
time,
secret, right?
I know.
Lizzie
I think
designed
so.
her last costume.
Yeah.
That was sick.
That was so cool.
Yeah. She went for, that's when she went
Finland.
for Finland, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Is she going again?
I think so, yeah.
Wow.
She's trying.
Yeah.
That
I wonder
is
what the
so
setup's going to be like. Is it, do you know if it's, do you know who's building it? Is it California Skate Parks?
Most of it is already built.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, so you already know what the setup is.
Yeah.
So in your head, you kind of know what you need to do.
yeah.
you're thinking.
I mean, thinking. Maybe.
How are you now? Are you back? You said your foot's okay. You're skating, but you're not hard back into it yet. You're just kind of, yeah.
No, any tricks.
Yeah.
Just cruising around,
Yeah.
pump around.
Yeah, nice. Nice. Well, Mami, we love you here at Monster, and we have a little quick lightning round before we go.
Yeah.
And best of luck in your recovery.
Thank you.
Stay healthy, and let's go get that gold medal.
Yes, absolutely.
Or the eggplant, at least.
Yes, for the eggplant.
What was the biggest culture shock coming to the U.S.?
Lots of crazy people.
Yeah, you're sitting at a table with them. There's another one right over there.
Yeah.
Look at
What about...
everyone. I love it though.
She's looking around like everybody.
Why is that?
You are.
Are you not allowed to be like unique in Japan? Like you're gotta be
No, you're
normal? Is that something your
Just
parents say? Like
joking.
be normal.
She's undercover naughty. I already feel it.
What's the favorite place you've got to travel skateboarding?
Cape Town,
Sick.
as I mentioned. Yeah.
Yeah.
What song would you want to use in a video part?
It's her karaoke song.
Oh.
Linda Linda?
Linda.
Linda Linda?
That could be good.
What do you miss about Japan when you're away from home?
My family, my friends, and food.
Yep. Do your parents come over here?
No, just only once for my surprise.
Yeah. Okay.
Who's the best female skater of all time?
Lizzie, Bobby, Alyssa Steamer.
Sick. Yeah, I grew up a big fan of Alyssa Steamer.
Yeah.
Favorite skate video?
Oh, I can't pick. This is so hard. It could be Danger Hobbles, Transworld part.
Very cool. A lot of pool, a lot of hard grinding in that.
Sick. Love it.
What's your favorite pool that you've ever skated?
Wow, that's so hard. It could be Animal Farm. Do you guys know?
Oh yeah, they know Animal Farm.
Right?
Everyone does.
Everyone knows Animal
Yeah,
Farm.
that one.
Cool. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You're awesome. Don't stop being you. And that's a wrap.